super excited to be continuing our Leadership Unplugged series. And this morning I have with me Klaus Siegmann, who is the founder and CEO of Relocity. Klaus, hey, a pleasure. Yeah,
Good
so
morning.
glad. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so first off, how did you come to know my friend William Taylor? Because that's how I came to know you. Did you miss a meeting?
I went to my first BAM event.
Oh, just a couple weeks ago.
No, that was last year.
In February.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge event.
Yes.
I'm always honored to go there.
We were a Keystone sponsor, but it was my first BAM event. I was sitting there, and it was 2 p.m., nobody on a Friday, so everybody left. We were like sitting on a round table, 5 people, maybe a bottle of red wine.
Oh, that's all it takes.
This guy comes up to me, who was on the stage before, and says like, "Hey, can I take this bottle? Can I borrow this bottle?" I said like, "Well, you can sit here if you want to."
Yeah.
So that, 2 minutes sitting with a glass of wine ended like to 2 hours.
Yeah.
So we were sitting to 4 o'clock. I was telling a little bit what we're doing in this arena, what we're new, why we're, I think, a disruptor. He goes like, "This is amazing. This is great what you're doing. I love disruption. Tell me more about it." And we just basically started, become in a friendship, relationship in that. It's like, "Well, this is great. What you're doing. I love changes in the industry," and that's how it started.
Wow, he's a great guy. So he's a good guy to stay close to. And in fact, he's the one that introduced you to me. So this is awesome.
Yeah.
So speaking of disruption and change, talk to me a little bit about Relocity. Like, what was, sort of what did you see? And talk to me a little bit about what you're doing there.
Yeah. Good question. So what did I see as my own experience? I don't know if you noticed, but I'm from Germany originally.
Yeah.
My accent maybe speaks for itself.
That's all right.
So I try to avoid it, but I moved with my family from Germany. My wife is from Germany. My daughter was 4 weeks to Los Angeles.
Oh, 4 weeks old?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Talk about disruption.
Exactly. And guess what? The experience was not that great. So we
Oh.
had a real estate agent that really pushed us into an area. Then, we had a moving company. It was great, but they just dropped off the furniture and the boxes. And then we had a day of a DSP service that showed us an area. And after 4 hours, we didn't even know which area we were in.
Oh
And I got like, oh my God, this is a big, big change for us. I worked 12 hours a day. I was a partner in a company. My wife with a little one, the first week she loved, and then she fell into this deep hole.
Yeah.
So like, where are my friends? Where's my job? Where's my family? I gave this all up for you. Let's go back to Germany. And I go like, I don't want to go back. We just bought a house. Are you completely crazy? But who's doing this? Who can find this for me, myself? Who can find us a babysitter? Who can find us some furniture and all of this? So I said like, how great it would be if I would have a concierge service, right?
Sure, yeah.
Somebody, in a hotel, you call them up when you need them.
Right.
And who's there for you and personalize that experience for you.
Yeah.
So that's how Relocity started.
Isn't
So I
that
said,
funny?
I said, how do this if we take a platform, like an open table platform, match a host, local person with you, with the family, and then they're available through an hour on demand when you need it for everything what you can think of.
Yeah.
From finding a doctor, a dentist, all of this. So that's how Relocity started.
Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. So you created the supply side and then got to match up very easily.
Exactly.
That's a wonderful story. And it's so funny. I find in this industry, there's so many people here now that have started organizations or have been in startup mode as a result of an unpleasant experience that they had. And so they saw the opportunity. Wow. And so now how many years you been here now?
I've been here for almost 8 years.
8 years. Okay, so your wife clearly got over the hurdle.
She made it.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was a tough one, I have to admit. It was a tough one. And obviously down the road we helped a little. I helped, while I had my old job with a lot of friends. And then I looked in the industry and then people told me, well, this is a big industry. It's a $16.8 billion industry. My background is management consulting. I have an MBA. So I looked at this and the industry said, well, there's some, segment that meets, maybe some adjustment, some extra help. And we're enhancing the experience, about that. And we work with a lot of, great companies, with very many tech companies.
Yeah, you're in the perfect area.
Exactly. Yeah, we're in LA, San Francisco, San Jose, Seattle, like other cities. We opened a lot. And we see that at the end, it's about the experience. And what I had with my family, I just think we can make that better overall and enhance that and change that, disrupt that market.
Yeah, exactly. Super cool. Speaking of family, so your daughter's now 8 years old.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, Halloween's going to be not too far away from now.
Yes.
What are we going as, a princess?
She was a princess last year, but she's obsessed with whatever her costume. So this year she goes as a pumpkin.
A pumpkin?
Yeah, so she went online and picked her stuff and it came and she had to try it out. It was very
quite the experience,
yes,
right? Right
yeah.
there. You're building an experience of a lifetime for her. You know that.
It's always.
Klaus, thank you so much.
Peggy,
really
thank
appreciate it.
Thank you so much for your time. Really, thank you. Thanks for having me.